Hello everyone, my name is Michael Young and welcome back to Factorio using the SeaBlock Modpack. So things are going pretty well. We're continuing our whole pave the entire world, or well, the entire island project. It's slow. It's limited not by our bots now, but by how quickly we're producing concrete. We could go and like quadruple it up or something, but this is sufficient. I don't want to have I actually just don't want to have that much of my mineral sludge going to making the iron for it. I think if I waited to do reinforced everywhere, that would need steel for everything. That'd be crazy. Anyway, so we spent a lot of time setting up this little bit here where we're trying to figure out exactly how we're going to produce enough sulfuric acid to meet, all our future needs, or at least the next 20 to 30 hours future needs. And there were a few pieces that we missed. We got the main sequence going all the way from start to finish, but we didn't deal with the extra the extra CO2, the wastewater and CO2, which will turn into what am I saying? We'll turn that into ammonia. And I realized that we are going to have some of the CO2 that we're producing from all the lime being used for that. So that's good. That'll help out. But yeah, we'll get that working in a bit. There was also all this oxygen. We're going to need all these steps along the way, and some purified water at the end. So let's go ahead and plan that out. We just said we're going to need in total, and we're going to need more oxygen than this because the what am I saying? The ammonia also needs oxygen, I believe. Right? No, it doesn't need oxygen. What was I thinking needed oxygen? I thought there was a step. The nitric acid. And we don't even need not ammonia. It's not ammonia that we're looking for. It's the nitric acid. So the ammonia we're going to combine with oxygen to get nitrogen monoxide, and then combine that with oxygen to get nitrogen dioxide, and then combine that with more purified in order to get nitric acid. But honestly, I think this whole process, dealing with the oxygen needs here, can be a separate little sequence. We don't need to produce all the oxygen in one place. But for just the sulfuric, we should calculate that out. So in total, we think we're going to be needing 135 purified and 371 oxygen. Per second, of course. So the purified we're going to get from just the hydro plants, like we have been. It's a pretty efficient recipe. So 150 water yields 20 saline and 100 purified in 1 second, but it isn't something that's of speed 2. So it actually ends up being 300 water per second to produce 200 purified per second. So just one of these will produce enough purified to cover all the sulfuric acid production. So one water treatment plant 2. The oxygen will be more complicated. You get to that quickly. That was probably a faster way. Alright. So 100 compressed air yields 50 oxygen. We don't care about the nitrogen at the moment. In 2 seconds, and something that's speed 2.25. So really, a single one can handle 112. In order to get the 371.25, we would need 742 compressed air per second, and it would take 7 of the Chem Plant 2s. And the compressed air is made 0 becomes 200 compressed in 6 seconds, and something that's going to be speed 2. So a single one can produce 66. In order to get the 742, we're gonna need 11 of these. So it's, it's not nothing. That's quite a bit of extra factory just to produce this oxygen. Makes you wonder if maybe it'd be better just to get it from the purified. Or no, you'd have to. How intense are these? These are 200 kilowatts. I don't have one on me, but like the main recipe we could do. Where is it? There. Would this be using an electrolyzer? Like, I wonder how much better that'd be. Let's go ahead and compare that. So 100 purified is 40 O2. In 2 seconds, I don't know which one we have. Looks like we could probably get these. We could get these, but that's a lot of titanium for something that's not that important. So crafting speed 2. It's nice. It makes the recipe come out nice to eat also. Yeah. Okay, so we would need to get the... How much oxygen do we need? 371. We would need 9 of these. And how much water would that be? 928. Yeah, it's the same ratio. 928 purified water. If we were to load this up to 912, if we were to take that plus that as our necessary purified water, that would require only 5 of these. Well, 6 of these. I don't know if it'd be more intense or not, like in terms of energy use. 5 of these hydro plants and 9 of these things that are 400 kilowatts compared to 11 of these. Which are 200 kilowatts. I bet the filters are less. I think the filters are less. Okay, so that's our plan. Let's get rid of this bit. We're not going to do it that way. So 11 air filters feeding into 12 air filters feeding into 7 of these. How good it... Oh, looks like they're starting to place out all the concrete. Good. We'll wait for it to accumulate another couple hundred before we go back there. Before we lay out more. Or can I just like see how much I have backed up somewhere? Where's the chest? There's the chest. We have 133 concrete in chests. I think we'll wait till that gets into the several thousands. But yeah, that's not awful about. Let's go ahead and get this started. So at the very beginning, we were saying we're going to want 20 pairs of these air filters. 20 pairs, that means 40 filters. I don't have enough filters, I don't think. I have 30 filters. You know, we're going to need 40 plus 11 more. We might just do 12 there. I'm sorry, we're going to need to do 12 there. So I need to make another 10 plus 12, 22. I should go where we have lots of already iron pipes, so I don't need to rebuild them, just to take too long. I'll go back to our little mini factory back here, which has served so well. I'm so glad I made this. Like, we made this little bit here when we were first creating like this little first sequence. When we duplicated the top one into the 2 below it, we said, this is taking too long. Let's just go and have this make the components for us. And it has paid off. We're gonna need more steel. More of these too. Why not? Out of bricks. As always. There's no iron being produced. Interesting. I thought this was caught up. Oh, I wonder how much gray science I have going up here. Not much. What's the issue? Oh, I found I screwed up. I forgot to filter on one of these, so it's a ridiculous amount of this ended up filling this chest. Out of reds. We'll need reds too, though, so I don't want to just throw them away. Where are my chem plants? There we go. We're gonna need several of these. And I haven't even gotten the advanced ones. We'll have to do those when we have the time for them. Anyway. We're gonna need to make all those lime filter things. Alright, it's gonna turn out that we made some horrible mistake in our calculations, but you know, that's just par for the course. That's like typical. But let's go ahead and get started. I don't want to sit around too long. Alright, so what's our pattern gonna be? Liquefier. no, it needs to be one away. What uses the limes? So it goes to here first, and then goes down to here. Okay, so pipe stuff above. Or do we want to make them facing each other? I can see doing that. Yeah, alternating lines of lime and acid. So the idea would be this sends stuff there. And what's the time on this? It's producing less than a filter per second, so a blue is sufficient. And then that outputs down to here. This needs water too, I didn't realize that. Well, we can work with that. We can make that work. So we bring on lime here. The other side we have the mirror of it. Is that right? Yeah. That doesn't look right. Yeah, this should be down one. Like that. This is wrong. It's the other way around. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I think that's so good they'll sell. I haven't figured out where I'm going to get the water in yet. I really need to play around with this a little bit. These things, the blasting charges. Wait a minute, can we... I don't have any iron, do I? Let's grab some there. I'm just thinking, how are we going to get an offshore pump to work here? So an offshore pump. Look at the size. Okay, those worms are scary. It does more than a third of my health in one hit. Yeah, it's not. Just remember not to try to put something on that wall there. I gotta watch out for my bots if they get too close. Okay, it only looks like it needs like one slot. Let's take a look. How are we gonna make this work? Ow! Okay, that was not what I expected to happen. I didn't think it would actually cause damage. Okay, there's some water. Is that enough for a thing yet? No. I bet that is. Yeah, there we go. And how much did that take? That took 6. So if we're gonna have 20 pairs, that was 6 per 10 pairs. 6 for 2 pairs. So we're gonna need 10 times 6 is 60. We have enough, but wow, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to make that faster than we are right now. Right now we're just we handcrafted a bunch while we were doing math. Okay, before we do this, where do we want to collect the sulfuric wastewater and the acid? Do we just want to have like, I don't know. Do I want to do this in 2 rows? Or 2 columns? Like just to avoid the extra water? That might help. We're gonna do 20 pairs, so maybe it doesn't divide well. Maybe groups of 4. Well, this is a group of 4, so we need 5 of these. Yeah, it doesn't divide well. Wait a minute, we need this is a group of 2. We need 10. We need 20. So yes, it works fine. We'll do 2 sets of 5. Does that work? Like, will we be able to carry enough lime to deal with that? Each one of them needs 0.625 lime per second. We're saying we're gonna have 10 of these, so that's 6 lime per second. A belt can handle that. Okay. So 2, 4. Well, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We might do something slick with the wastewater. I don't know. I'm not sure I like it. I think I'd rather have a little bit more separation. We might not be producing enough water for all these. Let's see how much water did we say we need? Well, we're gonna have 20. Each one needs 20. Okay, it only needs 20 water. Yeah, we've got enough. We could probably get by on just one of these for the entire array, but we'll do 2. Because it makes 1200 a second. Right. Do I want to lock it so we can't walk between them? It's already a little messy, but we can always go like that, so I think that's fine. Sure. Is that too far for this to reach? It is. It's a little bit too far. How annoying. What if it was one longer? Both directions. Still too far. We'll do like that. It's a little messy. And then this will go off somewhere. Like, is this gonna be able to hold enough? I don't know. We're not producing that much acid gas. I mean, like, what's the recipe? It's 20 acid gas every second, eventually, essentially. I think it'll be okay. Alright, that's all the inside. Now let's do the outside. We did the water. Although apparently not here. We'll need to get, like, empty filters for all these to begin with. Okay. And I'm betting these don't connect, right? Yeah, same thing. Where do we make that hole? It was starting right there. 3 tall, right? And is it in one or is it back one? Or is that even sufficient right there? Nah, it needs to be a bit wide. Looks like it's back. Is that good? Where'd they go? Here. No. One more. I don't know why they're not repairing my thing. Lazy bots. Alright. Good start, good start. I like it. It's not bad. It's not like powered at all. Electrified. How are we gonna do that? Like this? Can't reach across. What? Maybe we should go for a higher tier, now that we're actually going into a new area. Better poles? Maybe even substations? We're getting substations as science. But no, I think we'll go with better poles. Needs brass. Tinned copper. Just for fun. Because why not? Yeah, they're not that much bigger. What's the next tier? Requires... Okay, that requires insulated wire and titanium. So now, we'll just go with this. Is that enough to hook across a double, what's it called? Why is this not working? Produce more things. They're all getting turned into these. That's okay. So we can place it like there. And then there. It does fit. Nice. Just that though, just barely. And then going across to the same one. Maybe right in the middle. Should I put them right in the middle then, too? Will that work? Looks like it. Alright. It's not the most walkable design, but we can get around it. There we go. How does that look? Nice and straight? Good deal. Okay, now we need to supply it, and I have to admit, these are making me nervous. Let's go and kill them. Like, I don't even have that many sniper turrets left. Those two are going to be annoying to deal with. Uh. There we go. Just so I don't have to worry about them. They were making me nervous, popping up every single time every time we walk by there. But now it's ugly. Look, it's got this little nub. Ah, we'll have to make it all one bit wider, just to make it match up again. Alright, so upstream of this, we said we were going to need to produce the lime. We'll need limestone. So we're thinking it's 6 air filters per blast furnace. Oh wait, no. It's what did we say we wanted? We know we have 20 pairs of air filters. And I'm sure I did that somewhere. Where was the number? I'm sure we calculated exactly how much lime we need. We have 20 pairs. A blast furnace can handle 6. 6 air filters total? Only 6? So like, not 6 pairs? Is that right? Let me see. Like, where'd that number come from? I don't know. It's the 2 lime. So a single blast furnace produces 2 lime per second. And we need 0.625 lime per second. Or we don't. That's how much that can happen. Where did we get that number? Oh, now I'm all... Should I go back and look at the previous episode? I don't know. I don't want to set it up wrong. But I need to know whether that's 6 or 6 pairs. I guess we can just recalculate it. So a pair of filters produces 0.4 filters. Needs 0.4 filters per pair. So 1 pair needs 0.4. Is that where that is? Is that 2 divided by... That's 5. Where'd I get 6? No, dear. I hate to just completely override what I did last time, but I think I need to. Okay, so we're saying that a single blast furnace produces 2 lime per second, and we need not 0.625. We need 0.4 per pair. No, it's that divided by that. So 5 pairs of filters per blast furnace, which is a lot more than 6. That's 10 versus 6. Where did I get that? I don't know. Anyway, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We kind of laid it out that way. So we're gonna need 2 blast furnace per each of these, so 4 blast furnace total. And which blast furnace were we using? The one that's 2 speed. So that was blast furnace 3's. We need more stone bricks and iron. Always more iron. I should just grab like a few thousand pipe for this, because it's all going to be pipe going around everywhere. Oh, we're so speedy now. What should I get? Better nuclear? Like, if I'm gonna make nuclear, eventually I might as well use the better nuclear. But I don't know. Eventually we're gonna need solar power to get rockets, so might as well get it now. I don't think we're gonna waste advanced circuits on panels, but you never know. We're not that much. Early in the game, we cared about how much space we needed. Now it's just hours of walking back and forth for a little bit. Alright. How's this going? Yeah, we've got a decent amount stored up. About 10,000 concrete. Let's start laying another row out. Excuse me, excuse me. Ah, we're zooming. Imagine if we had the really fast belts, not just the reds, but the whatever's after blue, express belts, black belts. Should I have left more room here? Maybe. I don't know. When are we gonna do something? We're gonna lay out more rows. Right. That'll keep the bots busy. Keep them out of trouble. Alright, we're gonna need to collect the CO2 also. So where do we want to do that? Up here, I guess. And we'll just send it out in here. I like that. That works fine. Where are they? Right here. Let's leave a space. I'll go up. I'll leave a space for stuff to happen. And I guess, I suppose, we should build some redundancy up. Or some storage. How big is this relative to these? About the same size. Just like that. And then in between the two, we'll like have some flaring. Maybe. No. All this excess CO2 is terrible. This is why there's global warming. These will need power. I hadn't thought about that at all. Ha! How are we gonna do that? Maybe, let's see. We're gonna have mud. We can make a little Tianatin farm right here, I guess. A pair of them. That's just gonna produce the charcoal needed for these. Or we'll make them fuel cells, I suppose. Fuel pellets, I guess. But yeah, didn't think about that. I hate when I just like miss something really obvious. How are we gonna make that work? I think we will. We'll make. I think just a pair of Tianatan farms will do, and we'll have a bunch of mud. We'll need a seed extractor. And a composter. And a bioprocessor, yeah. Didn't think about that. Because we need to convert it into... This is turning into more of a thing than I expected. Well. It is what it is. Huh. Let's grab some seeds and starting soil. We'll need these also, assembly machines, to make the soil. We have a few of them extra. But yeah, this is adding this whole extra new complication that I didn't really think about before. I suppose we probably should do this anyway. In fact, we might just want to have a little cell like this at every single station, just to produce train fuel. I like it. I kind of like the idea. So maybe I should make more than 2. Let's make 4. We'll make it work somehow. Okay, but we're nearing an hour, so I better take a break here. We'll continue this next time and try to get myself out of this mistake, this hole I dug, or well, really this thing I realized I failed to realize was going to be an issue. So yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Until next time.